It's been a long, long while. It's been far too long. Rejoice, for I have returned! Reap Sykes here, former Grim Reaper, now just living my life as a VTuber who draws. What's up, everyone? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry it's been a while. I'm so sorry I've been pretty inactive. Stuff got a bit busy. I've been looking for other jobs in the mortal world. Like, I had this one opportunity to, like, animate something for a company, but it didn't go through. Like, I really locked in to, like, I really locked in to make an animation as a test, but it didn't really work out. Like, I did my best, wasn't really enough, alas, so I'm here. Man, it's been a while since I've done an ArtFight thing! I sort of promised that I'd lock in for this month, but I sort of burned out, like, halfway into the month. But that stops now. I'm gonna do a revenge, like one more revenge. I'm not sure if I have any... I don't think I have any more time to, like, do attacks for the sake of... I don't think there's any more time to make attacks in hopes of getting a revenge. So I might as well just give back to one of the people who've attacked me. Hello, Neko Drew 4457. Hey, I think I've seen you in chat before. It's very familiar, your name. I'm pretty sure you've been in one of my streams before, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case. So, wait, let me depress that. Oh yeah! You're the one who made the animation! That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do a revenge on you! So yeah, not really sure what to talk about. I might be a bit rusty when it comes to, like... I might become a bit rusty when it comes to chatting. But yeah. Your animation was so cool. It's like one of my favorite attacks this month. Thank you so much. I have to think of what to draw. When it comes to the posing. This might be a bit janky for now, but you know, trust the process. Let me cook, and I'm sure this artwork will turn out pretty well. Yeah, it was a really good animation. It was really, really awesome. Again, thank you so much. It was a really good attack. But anyways, how was the rest of your day? How was the rest of your day, Neko Draws 4457? How was the rest of your day, chat? For me, it's been such a while since I've streamed. I feel worried that I might not be able to talk much because of it. Thanks to you, it's the first time I tried to animate with my left hand. Wow, is that the case? Is that so? Fun fact, I'm left-handed. I'm literally left-handed myself. So as you can see, I'm moving my left hand right now. Woo! It's been a while since I've tried to, like, draw right-handed. I think last time I did that, I was just, like... I was still in, like, middle school. Watching the stream because you screwed both of your hands? What happened? What happened to your hands? I usually try to be careful when it comes to like. Admittedly, I don't really do much outside of drawing, so I take tons of rests usually. I'm the type to I'm the type to procrastinate instead of drawing a lot, so maybe that's why my hands feel fine. I'm just too lazy to like lock in most of the time for drawing. I get easily distracted by videos on YouTube. I sort of forget the reason why I'm streaming in the first place was to help me focus on drawing. But then wouldn't me resting because of burnout go against the reason why I started streaming in the first place? Was so that I could like focus more on drawing. Scared of tendonitis. I started using my left hand 2 years ago. Now I have tendonitis in both arms. Oh snap! I'm really sorry that happened. I hope you can recover from that. You must have overworked your hands or something. Was it also because of ArtFight, or was it like something else? Sure, why'd they draw the ears if it's covered? Yeah, might as well. Actually, not sure what nurse hats look like. Just gonna draw this for now. It's fine. I hope it's fine.
Okay, great. Where's the place? We'll be right there.
Wait, now it's the cutscene's just straight up playing from Devil May Cry 1.
Let's get it over with in 10 minutes. Can't let a single one of those suckers live.
5 minutes.
More than enough.
It wasn't ArtFight. It's the curse of the art student. Oh, snap. Yeah. Art school really does that. I mean, I came from like an animation, from an animation college. They will work you down to the ground. I had times where I had to like drink coffee at 12 a.m. just to like lock in for projects. There was like one time where back in my first year in my art school, we had an assignment where we were supposed to like draw 1,000 poses. And one thing I did to like draw all of those poses on time was wake up at 4:50 a.m. and then just continuously draw more poses up until I reach a pretty good number for the day. So I woke up at 4:50 a.m. and I drew till 11 p.m. with breakfast, lunch, and dinner in consideration, of course, but like still, it is a lot of poses. It was supposed to be for like to learn gesture posing. So admittedly, I do question if I learned any of those lessons to heart. 10 in 2 days. Yeah, I did a bit of animation. Well, no, it was literally an animation course, so animation was literally my thing. It was like my entire thing for the entire course. I had to like animate a short film. And you know, I'm a VTuber, I can't really show you my short film. It'll compromise my mortal identity. Or something like that. Just have to figure out how to draw the hair. Pretty sure this is how you do it. It's so satisfying when it moves. Which one? Wait, her nose is actually pointier than that. Ooh. The animations, all of them. All the ones you worked on. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the smoothness and the animation you did for your attack. Like the way Nat moves his finger in your animation is pretty hypnotic. Speaking of hands, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like. I have to figure out how to like do the syringe thing. It's more of like a half body pose, right? I'm pretty sure half body poses will net me more. It wasn't made to be 3D. It's cool. It's all good. It's pretty late at night. I might. How do I? I really want to draw her with a syringe though. Just have to figure out how to do it. Animating the ink. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really nice to see. I'm looking at it right now. I really like the detail where it turns into a cube every now and then. It like alternates between shapes. Oh, now I'm gonna search for like reference images on how to draw a syringe, how to hold the syringe. Wow. It's 11:22 p.m. actually. I was supposed to stream around 10, but I focused real hard on one of the shorts that I'm gonna upload tomorrow. It's not like the usual clip. It's not like the usual clip of that I just take from a stream. It's like an edit featuring the webcomic characters that I've made. I've never really done edits before. Syringe is the hardest part. Yeah, it sure is. I won't deny that. Okay, yeah, you're... No kidding, oh my god. I just don't know where to put the arm. Dude, maybe what's wrong here is where I place this arm bone. Uh-oh. Well, I can't draw. I should keep reading your comic. Yeah, you should. Where'd you last leave off? Chapter 5 actually just started uploading a week ago. So yeah. Chapter 5 has just begun. I suggested you catch up. Few chapters. You like the few chapters so far? Ooh. Uh, what's your what's the current chapter you're on? Did I really do a pose like this? I'm like recreating the the pose right now. It should be doable, right? If I just do this, just flip it around and then chant here. Oh no. You green actually. I still need the blue for the hair. Middle of the second. Yeah, chapter 2 is a pretty short one. It's more of like an aftermath for the first chapter. Okay. Oh shoot. Huh. Okay, it might be the 3D model for this one. I'm gonna look. I was having a generational run of not getting any 3D models. But it seems like I've been pushed to my it seems like I have to lock in. Phrase again. Big drastic situation called for drastic measures. Syringe pose. Oh hey look, there's a pose I can afford to get for just 10 clippies. That's like the name of the currency for paid Clip2Do assets. Just need to wait for it to download. Oh wait, I didn't click download yet. Oops, my bad. My bad. What's playing right now? I don't recognize this song from Devil May Cry 1. I've not played Devil May Cry 1 in a while. Even then, I've only played, like, easy automatic mode. Like, the easy mode of the game. And easy automatic mode, like, that actually removes some enemies from the game, so the most iconic enemies are gone. I feel bad, but that was, like, 2020 me. It is what it is. Maybe I could go back to the game, probably replay it, and see if I have the skills now, but I doubt it. Alright, Help me, 3D model! I have no idea if this is right. Way back then, I used to like just be fine with. Wait, what was I saying? No, I was not saying the right thing. I usually like go from normal nowadays. I just go for the intended difficulty. Wait, I'm not sure if this is the pose I want. Ah man, I spent some points for nothing. Okay. Oh wait, it's here. I'm a fool. Solution was right before my very eyes this whole time. So I think this probably is longer. Normal. Oh no, sorry, I used points. Which game are you talking about when it comes to like your difficulty, chat? Like which are you talking about? Like Elden Ring, Dark Souls? Wait a minute, I'm not even sure if they have easy difficulties now that I think about it. Huh. Forget I said that. I'm pretty sure Dark Souls. I don't think any Souls-like games have difficulties in the first place. Difficulty settings for in the first place. And if they did, I'd probably enrage a lot of fans of such of said genres. Hollow Knight to Minecraft. Oh, yeah. I guess for Minecraft I do go on easy mode. I don't know. I didn't really just all the. I don't really think much about the difficulties in Minecraft in particular. At most, like sure, easy is fine. I don't really care about peaceful. I think I'm. Hmm. Huh? I recognize this song actually. Artemis. This is Artemis theme? Or when V fights her? You don't play a lot? That's why you're bad. I see. Are you playing Java Edition or like Bedrock? Because Minecraft, Bedrock, and Java are apparently like very, very different games. They have lots of different mechanics and features. Bedrock Edition doesn't have like the anti-spam click mechanic that Java Edition has, that a lot of people hate. Like I know a lot of PvP players hate like the new anti-spam mechanic. You draw instead of playing? Oh. I mean, I can sort of relate. I'm gonna say I'm thrilled about it though. Like I myself am really busy with my webcomic, and that makes me too busy to like too preoccupied. I'm too preoccupied with my webcomic to like do anything fun. That's what I feel sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna resort to like taking a picture of my hand and use that as a reference. Okay, taking a picture of my hand right now. Just to like zoom out. Alright, I got a pretty dope reference image. I think even then I still think it looks wonky. Like most of my most of my ArtFight attacks have just been like headshots. I want to do like something more. This might be my last, since this might be my last attack in general for this ArtFight. Step one breath under my knife. I conquer. Just no longer. I think I'm getting it. I just hope it's right. I'm also like taking note of other references as well. This is Knuckle. Ugh. I don't get it. Okay, I'm not sure if this looks right. It probably doesn't look right, does it? Okay. Got the last attack on standby. It's free art. How can I complain? Okay. Man, I really want to include the syringe. I really don't want to give up on this damn pose. Man, that is janky as hell. Where's that 3 model I just deleted? How is this supposed to have a syringe? How can I fit a syringe in this one? What I can do, I can add like a primitive. I can add like a cylinder, a prism. Oh my god! What the heck? I didn't know. I didn't know primitives were that big. What the hell is going on? Ah! Okay. Delete the prism first. Delete the hand first. Do this. Add the hand. How small is the hand? Okay, now it's in a reasonable size. Put it in the center. Put this here. This is the ultimate problem solving, chat. Thank you. Thanks for believing in me. Huge chances are I won't be able to like do webcomic work alongside ArtFight for the stream, but hey, it's fine. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna look for reference images for. I'm gonna look for the reference image for. I'm gonna look for a reference image so I can replicate it. This should be here. Should be back here. This should be closed a bit. Review here. Review forward. Make you smaller, perhaps. Rotate. Lengthen. Oh, please. Let this be right. And this should actually be pinching the... This should be pinching... This should be... What am I doing? What am I doing? No, I wanted to rotate. No, I never wanted to rotate again. Good enough. It's a good thing ArtFight altered the rules so that we're allowed to like use 3D references. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. What the heck? Why can't they rotate those together? There we go. Oh, wow. I love the Devil May Cry 2 soundtrack. Yeah, it's starting to look better. Additionally, Play Studio also has this thing. I wonder if I can find it. It's called Manga Perspective, in which they don't have for this kind of model. Alright, never mind. Turn on the shadows. Turn off the shadows. Uh-oh. Moving the head like music? Yeah, this music rocks. I mean, it's Devil May Cry. It's a Devil May Cry song. Of course it's gonna rock. It's bound to be awesome and stylish. Looks like a reverse nat. Which one? Because I think I remember you saying that in the comment. It's... Both artists are similar body type. The rest is all opposites. Do they use light as magic instead of like shadows, by any chance? Whoa, why am I lagging? Hair shapes inverted? Ooh, what's the name of your OC? Hmm. Hmm. What's the name of your OC again? Gillette. Let me search for this OC. Reverse Nat. One of your OCs. Is your OC... Oh yeah, it is Gillette. I do see the reversal thing you're talking about. Hello, Ronan. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing like one more revenge. This might be my last ever art attack, maybe. Who knows? Just trying to get this pose right. Sure, wait. I can do a trick. A little trick called all sides view. Never mind. The pose is apparently correct. Wait, if I cover the arm, if I just have the hand cover the whole thing. Then I won't have to like worry about how the wrist works or how connecting everything works. Hello. Now we have 2 viewers. Excellent. Everyone is here. Yet, I'm not satisfied. I can't get too perfectionist, but it's so tempting to be a bit perfectionist. It's so tempting to be even a bit perfectionist when it comes to art. No. Where's it going? Where's it going? Okay, just delete everything here. I'm pretty good. It's a pretty hard question to like when it comes to like the how are you question. I usually just say I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But it's so hard to like elaborate on why it's so fine. I just say it's fine. But I've just been working on webcomic stuff. That's about it. What song is this? Oh, it's Phantom's theme from Devil May Cry 1. Of course. You're upgrading your PC? Whoa! What are you getting? Do you have RAM? I just realized that means you have RAM. Whoa! That's kind of a rare thing to like expect nowadays. AI pretty much like made RAM really, really expensive from what I've heard. From what I've heard. Pre-built? I see. So was my PC? Sorta. I mean, I had people like helping out. I had like technicians helping me out when I first bought my PC. They chose the stuff for me, I think. Oh yeah, I should probably search on how to like draw this nurse hat thing. Nurse hat. Because I don't really know how they work in like 3D. It's a really confusing geometry. You know, for simplicity's sake, I'll just keep the nurse hat the way it is. I think we can start inking. Maybe. Probably. I guess we'll start with the with the hand itself. It's from the First World War. I see. Right. Oops, didn't mean to like put the opacity up. I feel like my brain chemistry changed when it comes to like drawing props. I used to like focus so much on details, but I saw like a video telling me not to like fuss over too much details. Like focus on the effect. The video was called "Focus on the Effect" of what you see instead of what you actually see. So instead of like actually drawing each individual line with the 3D parts like that, you just settle with this. And ever since then, I've felt much more open when it comes to like drawing some props. Like not every prop. There's some props I still like to draw, like tables. You'll catch me dead before I start drawing tables. For example. Alright, syringe. Oh, syringes don't really have this, like, funnel. They're much more flat. I guess I was wrong. Alright, go down. Then... Alright. Smart, thank you, Tipsy, Smart Shapes, for letting me draw a straight line without fussing too much over, like, getting it perfectly right. Actually, I think I prefer the syringe much longer. Or not? I think this looks fine, like this. She's not the main character. She used to be the nurse in the 1910s to 20s. When she died, she ended up in another world. Is that a Needle? Yeah, it is Needle Ronan. She's not the main character? Who is then? Quite curious. Yeah, it's a pretty small needle. Oh yeah, I should probably like increase the size. it might actually help with the silhouette as well. Whoosh! I have to like alter it so it's a bit thinner. I want this to be as thin as possible to make it look really sharp. Oh man, I have to redraw this whole thing to make it look consistent. Yeah, vectors are really great. Ever since I heard that they let you just resize lines and ever since I heard that they just let you resize lines however you want without losing pixel quality, and the fact that Clip 2D Paint can just erase vector lines like this instead of, let's say, something like this. That was like the feature that made me want Clip 2D Paint in the first place all those years ago. And wow, and boy, is it such a good app. Better than Photoshop, I'll tell you that. Locking in, locking in. I haven't watched Brand New Day, by the way. Don't spoil. I don't know why my mind just drifted into like singing the Spider-Man theme song, but here we are. The hatching. Love the hatching part. In my main vectors are not in Photoshop actually. I'm pretty sure they're not in Photoshop because Photoshop sucks. Photoshop sucks. Screw Adobe. I hate Adobe. Death to Adobe. Even if I use like Premiere Pro and stuff. Screw Adobe. Probably shorten this hole, maybe. And freeze the ambient occlusion here. Yeah, it's an Illustrator. Yeah, but Illustrator handles vectors in a really complicated way. Whereas, like, Kusuda Paint and I guess Krita is more straightforward. Yeah, Blender. Oh, man. Animating in 3D is such a pain. I mean, it's a pain in a different way from compared to, like, 2D animation. Like, 2D animation is just tedious, I guess. But you can... It's tedious with how much you have to redraw every... It's tedious with how much you have to draw every single pose. But, like... When you have a vision, it's much more easy to, like... And it's much more easy to, like, execute that vision. Whereas in Blender, if you have a really specific pose you want to make, good luck wrangling your model to make that pose work. Whereas in, like, 2D, you could just draw it, I guess. Man. That was, like, the thing I had to, like, do for job hunting, like, earlier this month. I had to, like, do, like, a 3D animation thing. And I wasn't chosen. That's, like, partially one of the reasons why I put off streaming for just a bit. Same fundamentals, but different in practice. Exactly. It's so complicated. So complicated. Okay. I should get the hand. Let's deal with the rest of the... Let's deal with the rest of the drawing. Alright. Finally, the fun part. Just doing line art all over the hair. Ah! 3D modeling this summer, it's hard. It's cool. Yeah, if you see my old shorts, you'll see that my very first model, well, one of my old models was actually 3D modeled. I made it myself. I made the model myself in Blender. Because for some reason, I thought that making a 3D model would be much easier than, like, making a 2D model, where I just make a 2D artwork and then cut everything. But then I learned about this thing called topology. Never again. Never again. I will not be fooled by Blender anymore. I'll stick to, like, 3D animation and not 3D modeling. Because, wow. That was... Modeling my VTuber model, my 3D VTuber model was torture! It's a good thing I'm so glad my 3D, I'm so glad my thesis film for university was, like, 2D. It was worth it. It's like colored eyelashes. You spent 3 out of 4 days each on each model. Made 5 so far. All robots for ArtFight, but my rig is shite. Oh. I'm guessing you have some of these 3D robots posted in your ArtFight then? Let me take a look. I probably should have drawn Stilett. That's alright. I think Madeline looks pretty cool. Oh no, I see one. Wow, you also, yeah, you drew like a white bunny robot. That looks pretty cool. It's well animated. Pretty well animated. I like it. I don't really know how to draw braids, admittedly. Let me search that up. Braids, how to draw. Okay, I think I see how it is. I think that's how it works. Nope. Braids are really complicated. Braids are pretty complicated. Be right back, let me get some water. I'm back. Oh man, alright. I could have sworn I've drawn braids before. I don't know why I forgot. Move this. Don't know what happened. So let me look at this braid reference again. Where did I put it? I lost... There it is. Yeah, heart-shaped... Yeah, heart-shaped braids do exist. What am I doing? I think the topology is a bit wrong here. Remove this, remove this, remove this. Trying to lock in so bad. Nope. Alright, more braids. One more braid. How does this end? Okay, round. Like a circle for this one. So this is more straightforward. Just follow the line art. Follow the sketch. What song is this one? I'm guessing it's the Sanctus. The Sanctus boss fight? I don't know. Oh wow, that is pretty big actually. What am I doing? Reference image, Tasukete! That's pretty good. Oh wow, I didn't realize how much detail there is here. Okay, collar. What's a collar on the dog tag? Is that a dog tag? Seems so. Yeah, we're locking in. Huh. To figure out how to draw this collar. Alright. That's dealt with. Now for this weather. Now, I said now for the sweater. Right, there we go. Wonder if this is right. Thickness ain't right. No. Am I glitching? This is from Devil May Cry 5. The song, that is. Oh, right. This is the theme of Yours in Phase 2. All right. How do I handle the end of this sweater? Hmm. Not sure if this is right. So you can basically do whatever you want for the sweater. Thank you. That's nice to know. Thanks for the tip. Think about it. I don't think the armholes were supposed to be that puffy in the first place. And just do the arms normally first. Huh. Actually, let me just fill this out first. Yes, entwined with the dark so we can find ourselves entwined. Yeah, I don't need to like I don't need to like draw the thing. Whoopsies. Alright, that'll be her. Alright, good enough? Alright. Hold on. Just met Tracy? Nice. She's sort of a fan favorite among some of the people I've talked to. And in some art servers in Discord. Yay! Decay. I thought that meant that said decay, and not dismay. For the lyrics. Fire Inside. The song that's playing right now is pretty funny. Because it's a really good song, but it's just trapped in a gacha game that no one really likes. No one in the Devil May Cry fandom really likes. And I don't really like it either. The thing is, the game was called Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, and its gameplay used to be really, really faithful to Devil May Cry. Like, it used to be like really complicated, like action combos and stuff. But then they simplified it to make it more of a generic gacha game. So it's like, eh. Add some details here and there. Did you do Goon today? Well, I did. I'm doing good. I'm not really sure about Goonin. Keep non-safe works up to a minimum, I guess. Who knows how old? I don't really know the age demographic of my own chat. Huh. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm really sleepy, but I'm like pulling through. I pulled through nonetheless. Because I really like to finish this. Vincent Moretto? Who's Vincent Moretto? That's just a cover. Alright. Marvel or DC? Hmm. I guess for movies, Marvel. I mean, it's been years since I last watched a Marvel movie. But I've watched more Marvel movies than DC ones. When it comes to art, though, the Absolute Universe looks really cool. I'd really like to read that. I'd really like to read like Absolute Batman. I saw like the design for Absolute Cyborg. That looks really cool. I should really get into the Absolute Universe. Not sure if the arm looks right. I'd like to like have this arm be behind her back. Life lit corpse as far as I can see. Like something like this. But I'm not sure that looks right. I think I'll crop this, or at least resize it. Oh, snap. Huh. Guess what? Guess what? Oh. Unique tech. The vibes feel off. Maybe it's just me being sleepy. Ugh. Nothing. Alright. I think we're good. Oh wait, I forgot to resize this whole sketch. Aw, I'm so sleepy. Anyways, I think we can color the rest now. Add some more amplification there. I guess here. Just gonna see that anyways. I don't think this is even. Oh, this is Devil May Cry song. Add some more connectors, or apparently it's called ambient occlusion. But that's and blocked. I had a feeling that was a spammer. Second time. That's the second time, like, some weird dude, like, showed up in YouTube chat. Just past Tracy's chapters. You want to draw now? I mean, if you think you... Well, Your arms are pretty hurt, but if you want to draw, then go for it. Just don't overexert yourself. What do you think of chapter 3? There's like a cover of Through the Light. She's so cool. Glad you think so. Takes over my mind. Condemned. Falling weak on my knees. I'm in the strength of mayhem. The action was so exciting. Yeah. Glad you think so. Really, really glad. I feel like I've been like improving my art more and more as as I make more chapters. Glad to see that that's really the case. I don't really like this cover of the song. Oh, there we go. Beowulf's theme. Alright, I think I'll color. There's like this part's a bit weird, but it's gonna be covered by the arm anyway, so. I think we'll have to like make the line art thicker here. Or just the whole line. Make the line thicker here to make it pop out from the previous layer. Gets better every time. Glad to hear it. Whoa. Oh, the hair, finally. Dog tag. Then the sweater. Then more of the shirt. Necklace, check. Lock and load. Alright. Oops. Ah! I haven't saved this whole time. Oh my god. Madeline. Wow, yellow eyes. Very pretty art. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, Ivy Vines. How are you doing today? Or tonight? It's actually nighttime where I am right now. He's translucent. Wow, okay. Okay, I think this gray. It's a needle. Hello, it's 10 a.m. for you. Good morning if that's the case. I'm working on what might be my last ArtFight attack. Admittedly, I was pretty inactive for like the later half of the month when it comes to ArtFight, so like, yeah, oh well. I mean, at least I did a bunch of ArtFight attacks earlier in the month. Like, I really locked in for that one. I really locked in for like for the first week. At least that's that. For what it's worth. Have you also done ArtFight? Uh... If so, what team are you on? I'm on Team Mystery. Never done ArtFight? Might at some point. Well, it's about to end in like 2 or 3 days. So, if you want to do it, like, you might as well go for it now or wait for a year. But yeah, ArtFight's pretty fun. That's all I can say. Well, I feel like I have much more to say, but I'm pretty introverted, so like the notion of having to talk a bunch is a bit difficult for someone like me. I really hope that streaming like makes me better. Okay, admittedly, like I didn't really prepare much for this stream. I was just busy with other things today. I was pretty busy for the whole day, so I wasn't able to like do much. When it comes to like stream preparation. Plus I had to like make a bunch of shorts for my TikTok and YouTube channel. Stuff like that. But you also draw, right? Even if you don't do ArtFight, you still like drawing from time to time? Is that also a hobby of yours? I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes, probably. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Usually digital art, sometimes traditional though. Yeah. Heck yeah. What kind of stuff do you like to draw then? I usually like drawing with my webcomic and a bunch of my OCs. I used to do more fan art way back then, but nowadays I just prefer drawing my OCs over anything else. little guys. Some is gonna lock in but don't have much motivation. You love making fan art? Ooh, what's like something you like making fan art most out of? Because at the time, way back when I was a kid, I used to like make a lot of Plants for Zombies fan art because that was like my whole interest at the time. Nowadays, it's just my OCs, I guess. The last thing I made fan art of was I don't really remember. Oh wait, no, it was Invincible. I drew something for Invincible. It's just like a quick sketch. I haven't actually... I think I actually like drew finished artwork of Invincible yet, even though I like that show a lot. Or the comics a lot. 100 fandoms, 3 or 4 paragraphs of fandoms. Is one of them Danganronpa by any chance? I used to love, like... I'm also quite a Danganronpa fan. And I'm really excited for Danganronpa 2x2 to like release. Uh-oh. Kinda in Danganronpa fandom, haven't played the game. Oh, I see. What? What about Uma Musume or Honkai Star Rail? I mean, I haven't played Uma Musume in a while, but I tried to continue playing Honkai recently. Are those also part of your fandom? Or... I'm just doing guesses. I haven't played it either. Oh, you're in your Transformers era. I see. I mean, well, actually, yeah, it's like in your ArtFight. I don't know why I was surprised. Haven't played those either. I see. Oh wait, I just realized. Oops, I messed up the line art for the eyelashes. It's asymmetrical! Good enough, I guess. Oh, there's an error. Here we go. Graphics are great in Honkai. Robots! I like how I color render. Thanks! It's pretty inspired by comics, since they usually do like harsh black tones. Yeah, so that's what I had in mind when it comes to like shading. way back then, I used to not include like these hatching lines, but I realized how much they improve an artwork. Like, imagine if this was just like a flat color. Like, I can erase that. Oops. But yeah, it's mostly stylized stuff when it comes to like my rendering. There was like a time where I did like smoother rendering, but I feel like I have a much more fun time just doing like cell shaded. At least that's what I think. Still have to like shade more of these hairs. I still... Archie comics. Wow. Have you watched... What was it called? It's that one CW show, Riverdale? I heard lots of crazy stuff happens in that show. It's like the one of the few things I've heard about when it comes to Archie comics. That they did like a musical episode that's based off of Heather's. You watch it, not all of it, quite a bit of it. I heard like the first... Oh, yeah. I watched the musical, but that was like a long time ago. But... I remember liking it a lot. One of my OCs in my webcomic is also based off of like... was inspired by Heather's. Should check it out, my webcomic. It's called Life and Twisted Dreams. It's like link in my profile bio. And I think there's like a command that lets you like... There should be like a command somewhere that lets you like... check out my webcomic. You've come so far, why now are you pulling on my... Beep! Oh, this is a really good cover. Really, really good cover. The eyes look a bit off. I'm gonna try resizing some of it. Oops. Yeah, I'm a fan of quite a fair amount of musicals. Like other than Heather's, I watched like the start. I've watched like the usual popular ones, like you know the usual Hamilton, Green Rochelle. I watched Dear Evan Hansen and Hamilton live. in like Broadway. And recently, I just watched The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals reprised. Since I'm also quite a fan of Star Kid. I've also seen the Mean Girls musical as well. Way back then. So I think for that one, the movie's better. I haven't actually watched the original Heathers movie. That being said. What if I change the shadows to purple? Or to more red? Not sure if that was the right call. Shading looks a bit flat right now. Let's check the tones. Yeah, that should be good. Maybe. Both Mean Girls things, but they do love the songs in the musical. There was like a Danganronpa based animatic that I used to watch all the time. It was like one of the Danganronpa V3 characters singing "Stupid with Love." It was Miyuruma from Danganronpa V3, and like she was crushing on Kibo, I think. But yeah, I've seen like a bootleg of Mean Girls the musical. I haven't actually watched the movie adaptation of the musical that they made recently, or I think last year. So it's missing spot. Art's looking awesome, by the way. Thank you. Might be my last ArtFight attack in a while. It might be my last ArtFight attack. A simple old revenge. Simple old shine as well. Where'd they put the transparency? Put it over here. Alright, still a lot more to improve on, I think. I feel like I could add like some more texture on some part of the face as well. You caught up with the comic? Holy! Congrats! Congrats, Neko Drew. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if the command for the link to the webcomic works in YouTube. Let me check. I'm not sure if it does work. But I'll post the one in Twitch instead. That should be able to like upload the link or something. I haven't really checked on my Twitch commands in a while. Because honestly, I focus more on YouTube streaming than Twitch streaming nowadays. Because more people like. Oh no, this is the command. There we go. Nightbot. Thank you. I don't recognize the song. Another DMC1. Oh, this is Nightmare's theme. This is Nightmare's theme from DMC1. Looking forward to the next part. No rush, take your time. New pages come out every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or unless you're the type of person who likes to like wait for the chapters like complete before like continuing to read them or something. Read as you see comfortable. Read the way you're comfortable reading. I'm just getting like some of the small parts that could need some that could use some ambient occlusion. Like this, for example. I feel like there's still a lot to improve with this artwork. It's 1 a.m. So part of me wants to sleep, but I also want to like lock in, you know? Hard black colors. You like to have the whole thing. 2 pages a week is incredible. Barely make one every 2 months. You also make webcomics? If so, that's really cool. From one fellow webcomic creator to another, if that's the case. It's nice to have, like... It's nice to, like, chat with fellow artists, you know? It's pretty comfy that way. Honestly, yeah, YouTube has helped me, like, grow far better than Twitch, seems like. That being said, as a trade-off, I seem to be getting some weird spammers in YouTube every now and then. For the last stream, there was like someone who tried to like advertise someone else's video, and they were like, "Please, please, I beg thee, watch my friend's video." I was like, "Okay, man, whatever." And then a few minutes ago, there was like one other dude who asked me about DC and Marvel at first, and he said some weird NSFW stuff. I don't know. I think that's how it is when it comes to like streaming. It's just an inevitability that you'll encounter some spammers every now and then. Yeah, it is what it is. I feel like I could move this hairline up. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good change. What if I like make this slightly purplish? Oops, not what I meant. Ah, the tracking, it's lagging. Your hand's like you're gonna wait another 6 months to at least finish the pages. Yeah, I get it. You should take your time then. Feel free to take your time. Don't overexert yourself, especially when you have two. What do you call it again? Your wrist conditions. Embrace the darkness that's within me. This red cross should tendinitis, right? Right. Technically, this red cross means that it's breaking the Geneva Convention, so I heard. Apparently, that's like a thing. Among Us used to have like a red cross as this in their med bay, but then they had to remove it because apparently it supposedly breaks the Geneva Conventions or something. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. Alright. Red Cross here. It's tendinitis. Yeah, it's tendinitis. Just remembered. That's why France drugstores are with green crosses. Yep. Yeah, green was exactly the color they changed the Medbay cross into in Among Us as well. Coincidence? I think not. And now, shall I add like a color overlay? Huh. Hold on. It's only affecting certain... Right. Glow light? Hard light. Add glow? Oops. Let's see. Ah, so bright. Green is a pretty good color. One of my old favorite colors was actually like mint green. Consider that a fun fact. And to think Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared dared to claim that green's not a creative color. I say it depends. I think mint green is pretty good. The green that borderline is just really close to yellow, not so much. At least that's what I think. Alright, now for the glow. The light glow. I'm gonna lower the opacity when I'm done with it. Glow dodge. Some say it's the worst, but they're wrong. Is there... I would say my least favorite color is actually orange, probably. I don't really find it that aesthetic. Don't ask me why I decided to have Nat be orange anyways. I think for Nat it looks good on him, but usually orange... Not really a fan of orange as a color. Oh, what the heck? See if this works as a color. Does purple... Does this look better than the brown line art? What do y'all think? I think it does. Keep using red, green, and purple together. Red and green does give like a Christmas, does give off like a Christmas vibe. That looks nice. Nice. Should move it here. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, purple looks... I think purple looks better for this scenario in particular. Is there any more things I could, like, add more purple line art to? I don't think so. I think we're all set. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think it's good without it. Well, actually, these should be like... These should be like... colored hair. What the heck? Rasterize. Christmas, we add purple. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna remake these eyebrows. Copy paste. Copy paste. All right. Now for the finishing touches. Or that. Overlay. And then there's also my watermark. Also, I add like an outline here. But before we do that, there's one more thing I want to like apply. I want to like add. Let's see this. It's called radial blur. Actually, wait. 10. 10 should be pretty good. Alright. We're done. Just in time for Devil Trigger to play. All I'm gonna do is upload it to ArtFight and then it'll end stream. The ultimate. This might be the ultimate finale for ArtFight. Let's go to search for the site, actually. Here we go. Started the last day of July. Crazy. How do I submit an attack again? Oh yeah. Right. I have to go to your profile. And then look for Madeline's page. Click attack. So cool. Thank you. Thank you. Clicking attack. Madeline. She's French. Where is the finished artwork? I put my artwork in like a ton of folders. Let's see here. It's a bust shot. I'd say it's a bust shot. Actually, it's more of a half body artwork, right? Apparently not. It's a bust shot. Clean sketch, lined, colored, clean colored, shading, fully shaded, background. Simple. I'd say I spent extra time and effort. And that will net you, I think, 28 points, right? Oh, wow! You're friendly fire? I did not realize you were also Team Mystery. I must have forgotten. Oh my god. Yeah, this might be my very first... This might be my very first friendly fire. Oh my god. I did not realize that. That's so funny. Yeah, it's friendly fire. Attacks and revengeable attacks. Yeah. This is my revenge. Bust shot. There we go. Confirm attack details. 23 points. Should be submitted right about now. There we go. We've done it. I've made 10 attacks in total, apparently. Across all of my art fights. That was my 10th attack. Sweet. 100 messages today via with restream chat. Yay, cool. Well, that's Team Mystery Solidarity. But yeah, we did it. Yeah, check it out, check it out. It's also getting pretty late, so I better end stream like soon. So in total, I've done like 6 attacks throughout this entire art fight. Not bad. I started from like doing only 1 attack back in ArtFight 2023 to skipping 2024 and then doing like 3 for 2025. So I did twice the attacks I did last time. Sweet. Were you able to see it? Yeah, that was a pretty chill night. I started off pretty late, but it's fine. So we'll do 1 more attack. And this art fight, I got 3 defenses. Pretty good. Pretty good run. That's also like the most amount of defenses I got this year. You got double the point. Yours is 10 points. Your animation, I'm pretty sure it won more points than that, right? Oh, what? You only got 10 points? Why? Animation's pretty hard. I feel like you deserve more points than that, but oh well. But anyways, I think that should do it for tonight. We weren't able to work on I wasn't able to work on my webcomic. But it's fine. Maybe I'll be able to do that next week. But anyways, yeah. 10.5 points. Yeah. Deserved more than that. But yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping by and watching me draw again. Sorry it's been a while. since I last streamed. I was busy with life and stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to like stream much more often in the future. Who knows? Maybe I'll be too busy doing job searching and whatnot. But anyways, yeah. One more. I'll be uploading like a really cool short tomorrow on YouTube and TikTok, so check it out. It's gonna be like an edit featuring my characters from Life and Twisted Dreams. It's gonna be like an edit of chapter 1, like a short edit of a fight scene. But yeah, check it out. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, I suggest you do so. Good night, Tri-State area. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.